And then Item Service IMPL has additional business logic for stock management and save item, update item, delete item, get all item, get item by ID, and new method, reduce stock. This method find the item throws exception if not found, check if stock exists, reduce the quantity, and save back database. This is used by the order service when placing orders. Also note get item by ID method. This retrieves an item and convert into DTO used when calculating order totals. Now the most complex part, order service IMPA. Mm, Transactional. This is crucial. It ensures that all databases operations happen in one transaction. If only operation fails, everything rolls back. Stock reduction and order saving are atomic. Um, Finally, let's look at how we expose these services via REST API. This is customer controller. Annotation explain REST controller, combine controller and response body. All method return domain object, not view names. And request mapping API v1 customer base URL for all endpoint in this controller. First, first origin allows request from different origins useful for front-end development. Request body binds HTTP request body to method parameter. Valid annotation is used, trigger validation on the DTO. Return. Using response entity gives us control over HTTP status code and headers. Here I am returning one created for successful save, which is more restful than just 1000. Item control and same pattern. Post mapping, put mapping, delete mapping, and get mapping. Order controller same as post mapping and get mapping. Annotation same as customer controller. Let me show you how I handle exception consistently. This global exception handler. Important. Centralized handling. All exceptions are handled in one place. Consistent response format. All errors return the same structure. Proper HTTP status code. Delete detailed validation errors. For validation failure, I return a map of failed specified errors. Finally, the API response wrapper. This generic wrapper ensures all response from my API follow the same structure. Status, HTTP status code, message, human readable message, and data, actual response data, can be any type. This makes front-end integration much easier because the response format is predictable. as customer, items, and order. If I add customer, update customer, customer. Next, add item, then get item, then delete item. Next, select customer, then add item, and this is my database for system. It has the table, customer, item, orders, customer table. This is item table, and this is order table.